King Charles's relationship with his younger brother has always been uneasy, but after one incident, Prince William had a rift with Edward. In the current climate, Edward and Sophie of Wessex are increasingly performing their official duties, as are the Cambridges. After the Meg site, Elizabeth's youngest son and his wife were among the key members of the BCS. Uncle and nephew, however, have not always stood side by side in the face of emerging difficulties. In 2001, when Prince William went to the University of St Andrews, his uncle managed to overshadow the young man's endeavour. At the time, Prince Edward owned a television production company, Ardent, which, in pursuit of sensationalism, decided to film at the institution without the prince's permission. Royal correspondent Robert Jobson recounts this in his 2006 book, William's Princesses. One of the programs was to keep Ardent afloat, Jobson explained. Desperate times demanded desperate measures from Prince Edward. William was furious. He felt that his uncle's company's actions threatened to undermine the carefully constructed relationship between St. James Palace and the media, and this could have jeopardized his own warm relationship with the press. The brothers' controversial actions also infuriated the Prince of Wales. When the story surfaced, Prince Charles was just ready to explode, writes Jobson. He blamed his younger brother for everything, furiously demanding that the Queen force Edward to choose between his public duties and the television production company, which many were convinced was nothing more than a vanity project, whose success depended solely on Edward's title, once and for all. Quote, by the way, it was this incident that led to the Earl and Countess of Wessex abandoning their career ambitions for official duties as members of the BCS. Relations between the brothers deteriorated greatly as the palace sharply criticized Edward for his reckless behavior regarding his production company, Robert explains in his book. In an unusually blunt way, a spokesman for Prince Charles said he was disappointed, even very disappointed. Other officials informed me plausibly that Charles was furious. They used the word heated, and I eventually learned that Charles had snapped at his brother in a telephone conversation. It took a year, however, for the Prince of Wales' wish to come true. In 2002, the Countess of Wessex also had to leave his PR agency and, together with her husband, to end the business, giving it a traditional Windsor employment in community organisations. But the incident was long remembered by Prince Charles and his eldest son. The attitude of other members of the BCS toward Edward's company, however, has always been ambivalent. Even before this incident, Edward's television program didn't have the greatest support from the royal family, Jobson elaborated. Only the Duke of Edinburgh, who is very attached to his youngest child, agreed to be interviewed on camera as a personal favour. But even he couldn't justify what happened to William.